So inside of today's video, we're going to be going over how to manually source for items from different online arbitrage suppliers, how to find new online arbitrage suppliers, and overall a manual sourcing method for OA.
This is amazing. Amazon FBA, behind the scenes. This is the business. Right here in the grid. Fuck it.
What this means is, inside of our other videos, we do a lot of reverse sourcing. What the concept of reverse sourcing is you're going through other sellers' listings, trying to find your own items that you could find and resell on Amazon. With this method, we're not really using other sellers to actually find these different products. What we're doing is we're buying these items from the same online retailers, but we're going directly to their website and then trying to find different items. And we have a couple of different tactics that we use to find these. With this method, it is going to be a little bit harder to actually find items. It's going to take you longer to find items. But what that means, if it's harder to find items, they're actually going to be more profitable for you for the long run. So we're going to jump inside my computer and now start manually sourcing for new items that we could purchase. So the first thing that we're going to want to do now that we're inside my computer is we're going to be going on Rakuten and seeing if any of the actual retailers that we sometimes purchase from are running any big deals that we could actually source. So when we open up Rakuten, we start to look through just like not the recently visited stores that are up here, but we want to look through all the stores that are actually running some big sales. So for example, let's just go to Rakuten website and see what their best promos that are going on today are. They're running 10% at Dell, 8% at Sam's Club, 8% at Adidas, 8% at Under Armour. Those are all pretty good cash back. Now, I'm not gonna go through the sourcing for like Adidas or Under Armour or Nike if it was on here today, or even Academy Sports, because we don't really sell apparel and shoes anymore. But what I am gonna do is go through some of the other sites like Ulta Beauty, which 4% on Ulta is awesome. We're also gonna go through some of the other sites like Sam's Club and check out what they have. So we'll open up these two to start, and then I'm gonna show you what we do to actually start to manually source some of our items. So now that we know that everything that we're buying from this website today is gonna be, everything's gonna be 4% cashback, so that's a pretty good bonus. However, I don't factor those costs into what we're doing in terms of searching. But what we are gonna do is start to go through some of their sales. So I saw that like CeraVe was on sale and a lot of beauty stuff. So this is like a good place to start and actually start looking for items that we want to purchase, if my computer would cooperate. So for something like this, we see that we have this CeraVe 16 ounce. So we're gonna just kind of search Google and try and find this on Amazon. You can also go direct and basically go directly from here and just have an Amazon search bar open and just start searching the titles. There's multiple ways to do it. You could also utilize SellerAmp. So right off the bat, we know this one's buying at 18. We will have to pay sales tax in most cases from places like Ulta. Payouts 12. This is not gonna be a winner, and we move on, especially that this item is actually suppressed as well. Aww. Once you get onto the website that you're gonna source from based off of cashback or whatever you're looking to do for the day, I would recommend that you pick like a genre, whether it's, skincare 30% off, or, this brand 10% off, or the sale clearance section. You're gonna wanna go through somewhere where you know that they're marking new items down, so that way you could find stuff that nobody, or you could find things that have the best chance that nobody was actually purchasing. So it looks like these are what we're looking for. It's the 0.5 ounce though. So I'm gonna make sure that that's in our search, so we're looking for the right size. Now this is $11.99 to buy. 19 is gonna be cutting it really close, but it's the wrong size anyway. 1.7 ounce, wrong size. Not even close to the right price, and it's suppressed. So we're not off to the greatest of starts yet. So we can see this e.l.f. Cosmetics, $5 sale price on Amazon. We're buying it at $4, no good. And we can quickly sift through this stuff to see if it's really what we want. Now with this specific manual sourcing method, it's gonna take you a lot longer, like I said, to actually find new items, but these are the ones that you're gonna be able to sell for a larger profit with less of a chance of actually having your listings tank. So something that you guys will know, as you're doing online arbitrage, you do have a high chance of your listings tanking because there's so many new sellers that hop on them. Everybody has access to the same deals, and especially if you're sourcing just off of reverse, you're basically hopping in to the listing with a delay because whoever you're reverse sourcing off of already has been selling that item. It's already in Amazon. So that by the time that you actually purchase it, then send it in, you have a really, really, really slim chance of doing as well as at least the person that you sourced it off of has of doing that item, unless it goes on a larger sale, of course. If you can get good at this type of sourcing, you're gonna be able to make a lot more money with OA, because if you almost wanna think about it, reverse sourcing is like the lazy way to find items. If you can get good at the harder way to find items, you're gonna be able to scale a lot quicker than somebody that can only do reverse sourcing and is getting in late on flips. You know, think about it, if somebody buys an item, sends it into Amazon, even if you were reverse sourcing them the day that it got checked in and went live, you're still like at least a week to week and a half behind them on that flip. Because if they have it in Amazon already, you now have to do your research, then order it, then wait for it to be sent to you or your prep center, get that item sent out, then get that item checked into Amazon FBA, which could easily be 1 to 2 weeks, if not more. So that's kind of where you're gonna be at in terms of behind them on those flips. And it's not that you can't make money, you just have a lot better of a chance of getting screwed over on a listing compared to when you reverse them yourself. Something like this is not necessarily a listing I would run away from, because all it is that they're pretty much out of stock. Nobody's really carrying this product, and if they are carrying it, it's definitely at a crazy high price. So if we could sell this around 12 bucks, let's say, there is a chance that the price drops. There's no way we're gonna compete at $7.99, but this isn't something that I would like completely run away from, because if you could sell it and get the rank to drop back down, like you see here, this guy hopped in, sold out instantly, I'm sure. Yep, he sold, like this is sales, he sold these. So opportunities like this you don't want to shy away from, because there is a lot of opportunity to make money with listings that nobody's selling because they see it's 300K rank, but you could go in stock and then the rank is going to drop. So don't be too scared and learn how to look for listings like this. We're not doing too hot on Ulta. I'm going to skip past there and go to Sam's Club and see kind of what's going on here. With Sam's Club, I like to go by category. So like, for example, Coffee Mate, or like a lot of the things that you know, those brands that you know could do well. Sometimes these go on sale, and that's where you're gonna be able to make a lot of money off these listings. This isn't even a bad price for 8. It's okay. So for 2 of these at 26, it's not gonna make money at 16, and it's suppressed. I really like items like this because they're 3-in-1 labels. They're super easy to prep. However, you know, you never know how these items are gonna come in and out in terms of sales. So it's a box of 180, cost is $12.62. So this one at $12.49 is gonna be a no-go. This one could be something we could do, $7.97, nope. And we move on. Let's try something different, like Lifesavers. I know that's a popular TikTok item, so we could debunk how these really do on Amazon right now. I don't know if they're buying them in store or online, but 44 ounce, that's a 53 ounce. No way this is gonna make money. Now we could be in business here. I'm gonna assume that this is a pretty high rank. No, I assumed wrong. So these are 10.48 per, oh, there's no FBA. Oh, let's check this out. These guys are 37.50. Could probably sell it for a little bit more. 10.48 times 2. You know, we're green without shipping. Let's see what the FBA guys are selling these at. 37.50 it looks like. He did not sell these at this high price. He definitely did not sell 1,000 of them. I'd skip on something like this, honestly. We could check out the 50, well, I didn't even type the flavor in, so the blue ones are not gonna be good either here. They must be getting a better price inside the store, or obviously we're late to the party because we're, you know, trying to buy this item months after. These Cascades could be good. I've also seen these do pretty well. Basically with this model or this type of sourcing, you're gonna just roll through these websites and just try and dig until you find something. Now, going through sales helps, obviously, because you know that you're getting a good price on the items, but there is no Keepa to know like what these have been selling at, to know how good the price is when you go and buy them. Nope, that one's not good. I thought we just found one, but we're buying that at 16, so. Some of the Members Mark stuff could be good too, because obviously, you know, everybody's doing the same thing as you, but that also means that they're probably pretty likely to tank the price on us. Like here, yeah, $13 payout on a $17 item. We're not doing so hot right now. So what you guys have just witnessed here is basically a manual sourcing fail. We were able to hop on and try to do some manual sourcing, but we actually didn't find anything that was like so great in terms of something that I'd be all over purchasing. If you look at this in comparison to what we do in our reverse sourcing videos, I'm able to find usually like 5 to 10 to 15 items in like less than a 30-minute span. In here, we just probably sat here for 20 to 30 minutes looking for items, and none of them actually ended up being any good that we could actually purchase. They're all negative. All of them weren't available. All of them were, you know, just not a great buy. So what I've kind of came to a conclusion here is if you guys want to start to do manual sourcing, you're going to need to really dig in, go deep, sit there until you find items, and then you will find a lot of profit, and probably more profit than we would find reverse sourcing. I don't want to be fake and cut it up and say, you know, we came in and found these items and, you know, cut up the part where we're missing. We're just going to be raw here and show that we sat here and we weren't able to find any items with manual sourcing. We checked out 2 sites, a couple different listings, and we just didn't find anything. You have to go deep. You have to search through a lot of different websites and different avenues and, you know, different sales in order to find stuff. Reverse sourcing will make that easier for you. However, the items aren't as valuable once you get them. That pretty much is it for today's video on manual sourcing, and this was a complete fail, but stay tuned for the next video, and thank you for your business.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.